everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm gonna show you how to make easy eggless chocolate donuts. So if you want to know, then keep on watching. So the first thing, we'll be taking a glass of warm milk and I'll be adding 3 tablespoons of sugar in it, and make sure that you mix all the ingredients really properly. After that, I'll be adding a spoon of activated yeast and mix it. When it's properly mixed, I'll be keeping it aside for 5 minutes so that the yeast is properly activated and it should turn out foamy like this. Take 150 grams or 3 cups of all-purpose flour or maida and add 3 to 4 tablespoons of powdered sugar, or we even call it caster sugar, and mix it. After mixing it, I'll be adding my activated yeast. If your yeast is not foamy like this, then you have to activate it again. Otherwise, the donuts will not be soft and spongy. After mixing it, I'll be adding some soft butter. Butter really adds a nice flavor and texture to the donut and make a proper dough out of it. As soon as my dough is prepared, I'll be keeping it aside for around 30 minutes so that it is properly fermented. After 30 minutes, the dough should turn out like this. It's stretchy, sticky and really soft, which means that the dough is fermented absolutely perfectly. I'll just place my dough on a rolling board and will add some all-purpose flour so that it's easy to roll it. I'll just stretch it with the help of my finger and start rolling it into a thin sheet. I'll just roll it approx 1 centimeter thick. We won't be rolling it into a really thin sheet. I have rolled my sheet and now I'll start cutting my donuts. Because I don't have a proper donut cutter, so I'll be using the things that are available in my kitchen. With the help of a steel glass, I'll be making big circles on the dough. I'm using steel glass because the edges are quite sharp, which makes it easy to cut. With the help of a small bottle cap, I'll take the bottle cap and just apply some all-purpose flour on it, and we'll make small circles in the center of the circle that we made from the glass. This is how the shape of a donut is. It's quite easy to make. The next step is to remove the donuts from the rolling board. Be really careful and gentle while removing it because the dough is really soft and sticky, so you need to be a bit careful. You can even add some all-purpose flour on your hands if you find that it's not that easy to take it out. Gently remove the small cutting from the middle like this. I'm using my hands really in a gentle motion. Place the donuts on a tray and cover it with a wet cloth so that till the time the oil is heated up for frying, the donuts are soft and moist. The next step is to heat up the oil, so just turn on the stove and place the pan on the stove and add some oil. Till the time my oil will be heated up, I'll just melt some chocolate. So I've taken a saucepan, added some water. On above the saucepan, I'll be placing a glass container and will add my dark chocolate. You can add any chocolate that you wish. Now that the oil is heated up properly, I'll add the donuts into the oil and on a medium flame, I'll let it cook till the time they are nicely fried. They should turn out goldenish brown. If you'll be cooking it on a high flame, then the donuts won't be cooked properly from inside and they'll turn out really soggy. The chocolate is melted properly, the donuts are ready. I even have some white chocolate, so the final step is just to plate them. Take the donut and just put it in the chocolate and cover it from one side. See, They look amazing, don't they? You can add any chocolate that you wish. I even have some white chocolate, so with the help of a fork, I'll just drizzle white chocolate all over the donut. The combination of a dark chocolate and white chocolate is really amazing. If you have some sprinkles, or even if you have a chocolate of different flavor, just add it to your donut. It's all up to you. The final step is just to place the donuts in the refrigerator for 5 to 10 minutes, and that's it. The donuts are ready to serve. I hope you guys liked the recipe, and if you liked it, do give this recipe a try, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching. Bye.